I'm Sheldon Bartlett Rumor, and this is it. Welcome back to This Is It TV. Taquan, it is Thursday. Are we having a good day? Again, I'm not a weather person, but I feel obligated to let you know about the weather in Philadelphia. And I don't know why I want to start every morning to add the weather forecast in the tri-state area, but I am not still happy with this spring, summer, winter scenario. I had a sweater on yesterday. It was so cold. And then today it's like this grayish. I just want full spring. I want spring to commit to our relationship. That's what I want to have happen. I want them to commit to being warm. But needless to say, when people are happy and the sun is shining, what happens, Taquan? People are smiling. So today makes sense. We give you a reason to celebrate each and every day as we broadcast live from the Nichols Building right here in Manayunk, Pennsylvania. We are right next door to Center City, right around the corner from Bala Cynwyd. We provide you with your daily dose of lifestyle news as we celebrate the entrepreneurial spirit. We provide you with entertainment, trends, food, fashion, wellness, and much, much more. We start each and every day, in addition to my weather report, with a reason to celebrate. And today is National, ding, 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 Smile Day, which I think we can all handle. At the very least, it costs you nothing to put a smile on your face. I suggest all of you try it today, whether the sun is shining or not. I suggest all of you take advantage of your ability to smile. It changes the tone. It truly does. You know, I love to call it like my sweetie honey kind of rationale for people, but I love to go into situations just providing a smile and easing any kind of anxiety that is in a room. I pride myself on that. And being able to smile always starts a positive conversation. Your life could always get worse, believe you me, and things could always get tougher, but adding a smile to it definitely helps. So it is National Smile Day. I hope all of you who have the ability to share those teeth with the world. Give them a good smile. National Smile Day, right, Taquan? You're gonna be smiling with me all day long? At least that's the hope. I've been working him like a dog, poor thing. Dragging him all over the tri-state area, camera in tow. Last night was totally fun. We were at Relish Restaurant on Ogons Avenue in Philadelphia. We were taking some pictures, standing on chairs, doing a little calisthenics in order to get that perfect shot. We're so excited to share all of those photos with you. We'll probably be doing so next week. In addition to giving you a reason to celebrate, we love to start with a little bit of morning message. Do we have that for everybody, Taquan? Okay, the morning message. Be a seeker of everyday magic. What I love about this is the word magic. We don't really use magic as adults, right? We don't really say it all that often. But I think magic, when we talk about that, is that feeling. That feeling that you get when things are going just right. Very often, you know, you're moving through life and things are difficult. The everyday of life, getting in the car, being stuck in traffic, making your way to a meeting folks at the water cooler, having the same conversation over and over again. It's easy to forget what magic feels like. I have a 7-year-old, Sydney Rachel, please. She is partaking in magic every single day. Has full-fledged imagination, creating stories, playing with toys, talking to herself, just creating magic. As adults, we so often forget to do that. We so often forget to think about our dreams in a way that is magical. We can get there, I promise you that. Being able to step outside of the mundane, step outside of that traffic, step outside of that day-to-day, when we become confused, come really, disheartened by what's kind of going on, take a step out of what it is that we're doing all day and try to find the magic. I haven't really thought about it in that kind of way, right? The magical feeling that when you came up with that concept, especially those entrepreneurs out there, how you felt in that moment. Oh my gosh, that's it. When you wrote it down on a napkin or shared it with a friend, I had this idea. That is magic. And don't we all want more of that? When you do something amazing, when you finally reach that goal, whether it's small or whether it's large, that's the magic. And if we can share that magic with as many people out there or as many people in this studio, I think that that's awesome. I think I'm going to start using the word magic, probably overusing because I tend to do that, but I'm going to use the word magic more often because that's the feeling that I want people to have. Our dreamers out there, our screamers out there, I want you to feel a certain type of way about what it is that you have chosen to do. And so often in the entrepreneurial journey, you can't feel the way that you felt when you started. Because life happens, because bills happen, because payroll happens, because expenses happen, because loans happen, because work happens. So sometimes you lose that magic. But I honestly think that we need to remind people each and every day when they tune into This Is It TV that there's magic out there. And I think I love that. Taquan, I think that was great. Be a seeker of everyday magic. And in your every single day, I'm sure that there is something that's magical. So we want you to be able to find that today. And we are so happy that you're joining us and that you join us each and every day as we broadcast live here from One Nickel Co-working. Again, we are in the heart of Main Street in Manayunk, right next door to Center City and right around the corner from Bala Cynwyd. We provide you with your daily dose of lifestyle news as we celebrate the entrepreneurial spirit. So you know I love to fill our community with amazing people. And today you get to meet, she doesn't know it yet, but she's one of my new best friends. And she's going to teach us how to be a little bit more mindful, learn a little bit more about her business and how you can get in touch with her. Sherry will be with us after this short break. So I need you all to stay tuned for more This Is It TV.
Introducing Mainstream. We deliver blowouts, haircuts, makeup, manicures, massage, and more directly to your location at the tap of an app. You can also use Mainstream to book appointments at participating salons and spas. When you book with Mainstream, you have the freedom to browse your area to find the provider that fits your style and budget. Mainstream saves you precious time and money to focus on what matters most. Download Mainstream today and receive $20 off with the promo code MAINSTREAM20.
Hello, everyone. I'm Sheldon Bartlett-Rumor, and this is it. Welcome back to This Is It TV. I told you, she wasn't sure of it, but she's now my new best friend.
Yes.
Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you for having me. This is amazing.
So fun. So fun. And through connections, everybody knows I grew up in Galloway Township, New Jersey, and we were just at Stockton University doing a speaking engagement, which was so super fun.
Yes.
And then we got to work together.
Yes.
And then I was like, oh, you have to be on the show. And she was like, okay. And I was like, oh,
I was so happy
easy
for you to ask me.
Yes, it's so fun.
Yes.
So now you're here. So now you have to share with the This Is It TV viewers what it is. I know this is a mouthful, right? What it is that you do. But why don't we start with the name of your business?
My name is Lotus Wood Journey.
Lotus Wood Journey. Okay,
Yes.
where did that come from?
Okay,
Do you mind me asking?
no.
All right.
So my best friend, Dave Wood.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah. He, my father died in 2009, and I was a hot mess.
Yes.
Bell's palsy, GERD, in the hospital. Oh yeah.
Oh my
It was a hot
goodness.
mess. And he came from Vegas.
Yeah.
He came over after a Reiki session. He went, oh, girl,
Yeah, you need it.
you need Reiki.
Really?
And after that, I just started learning boundaries, healthy boundaries.
So true.
I started getting better with myself, finding myself. My marriage, my husband was going to kick me out. I mean, it was bad.
I mean, you need to know Larry. We'll introduce you to him a little bit later online.
But it was a horrible time in my life.
I'm sure.
But from that, I'm here.
But you're here.
And Lotus is because that's how I feel. I grew like a lotus from my own mud.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
It was, and then
a tribute
wood.
to your friend.
Oh, if it wasn't for Dave showing me Reiki, I would get here, but not now.
You would get here, but not now. And I think that that's so important. And again, how we began, this friendship, is through those relationships. And you don't really even understand the importance of those relationships. If he hadn't introduced this to you, this lifestyle to you, your life could have been so much different.
We were in high school together.
Right.
He was in band. I was a flag.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, so the nature of the business, what types of services do you provide?
So I write meditations.
Okay.
And I like to, so that's how I really started meditating and writing meditations. My daughter was going through a rough time with my dad's death. So I would just write them and just let her listen to them.
Wow.
And then she came to us a few years later and said that she was thinking about cutting herself. And I thought, oh no. So so I really started working with her with the meditations, and I thought this needs to be in schools.
Yeah.
So I did a community day event, and I met Rosa from Atlantic City High School.
Oh, I love that.
And she asked me to come and
do
work.
it.
Yeah.
Continue to do it.
So I've been there since last August.
How wonderful is
working
that?
with the kids.
And on that level, and I think that that's interesting too, because I think that some people think mindfulness is something that you need to be able to do once you're in an established space, right? You have kids, you have bills, like it's time to be mindful. But you're starting them out at a very young age, which I think is really interesting.
So the way that I work is I talk about breathing. If you can breathe.
Okay. All right. All right, get involved.
If you can breathe every day at every moment, I teach them at every class that you go to, take a breath.
Really?
Inhale, acknowledge.
So when you say that, I'm going to slow you down. So everybody thinks that they're out there. Meanwhile, Linda from Doylestown is like, I'm breathing. But that's not what you're really talking about. You're taking a breath.
I'm talking about acknowledging the breath that we take in every day, following it down into our lungs.
Really?
And then controlling it out of your mouth. If you can control your breath out, you can control how you act and how you react.
It's the control.
It's the control. We all have control.
God, look how I'm sitting there.
Yes, right? So I tell the kids, every class, if you breathe at every class, that 80-minute class or whatever it is, will seem less,
right.
If you are now in control saying, I got this.
I got this. And that's also, again, I note it as being present, right?
Being present.
Being present in the space and not just going through the motions.
Yeah, so when you're breathing and you're following that breath, you're not thinking about your bill. Right. You're not thinking about a class. You're not thinking about a test. You're thinking about being present with your breath.
Yes.
And that took a lot. That took a lot for me to do. And
that's breaking it down, though, because, again, people are thinking, with everything that went on, you had the death, you had the stress of whatever your daughter was going through. Sometimes you can't see the forest through the trees, right? And you can't just breathe.
No, but if you learn how to breathe daily, so now my daughter, she's in a better place.
Yes.
But I make her breathe every day.
You have to breathe.
Every moment. Take a breath when you get up. Take a breath before you brush your teeth. Take a breath. And now it's just natural.
Yeah.
I mean, she has falls, but they're not like,
of course, but who doesn't? Right.
Because
it's
we're
about
breathing.
And acknowledging that you're breathing.
Yeah.
Wow. And the other thing that you mentioned, which I thought was kind of interesting, especially for those out there that aren't really familiar with meditation, you said you write meditation.
Yes.
Where I thought meditation, and again, that's, a judgment on mine, I thought meditation was just sitting and being still.
Absolutely not. I write walking meditations. Oh, it's about being aware.
Really?
It's about letting that mind stop wandering to a place where you then spiral, and then you think about something else and you spiral a little bit more.
She's talking about me.
Right?
Right.
Isn't that what happens?
Okay. Oh my God, I'm holding her hand because I'm like, tell me.
We're best
tell
friends.
me.
So what I do when I write the meditations is I base them on what experience I'm having.
Wow, I love this. This is so good.
So breathing, there's a breathing meditation.
Yeah.
And I had to learn how to breathe.
You had to learn how to breathe. That's deep stuff. Taquan, are you paying attention? You had to learn how to breathe. I had to learn how to breathe.
Because it's not just about...
right.
It's not. Because if you... Everybody take a breath and tell me how does that feel? Are you breathing? How does that work for you? If it doesn't work, then you're going to have to learn how to breathe.
You learn how to breathe and be present
Acknowledge
in
that breath, because when every day you wake up, you breathe.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
When you're dead, you're not breathing anymore.
Not breathing.
So what is consistent in your life every single day? Your breath.
And that is so deep.
It is deep.
It is, because truthfully, if you don't take that moment, and even at I think the core of it is just appreciating the fact that you can, in fact, breathe.
And have control of that breath.
Because if you have no control over anything in your life, you have control over your breath.
And so what happens in a storm? What happens in a storm? A storm comes, if you have no idea, the storm comes, what happened at our house. We had a TV outside.
Oh.
We didn't think about it. The
Right.
TV fell, it broke, it shattered. All the lawn furniture. The next time the storm came, what do you think we did? We took the TV in.
Yeah.
We put the chairs in.
Yeah.
That's the same as your breath.
Yeah.
If you can learn how to breathe when that storm comes, whatever it may be,
You can control it.
you can control it. You're like, oh, whoop, I'm going to back away and just let it go.
Yeah.
And maybe I'll just feel a little bit, but I'm not in it.
Or I'll prepare.
Yes.
I'll prepare
Yes.
accordingly. So when you're creating these meditations, and you're saying you're writing it in for the moment, whatever the moment happens to be. So it's walking meditation. Are there all different types?
All different kinds.
Really?
Yes, I have a meditation where we just stand.
You are taking the most simplistic things in life and making you aware of them.
Yes.
To the point where you can, especially when you feel completely out of control.
I have kids cry at this meditation because I'm acknowledge your feet, acknowledge your toes. How are you standing?
Wow.
They're not thinking about who's talking about them or who's going to get beat up or what test they have.
Right.
They are aware of their body. And if I reach one,
Wow.
I had this big, huge kid at the Stockton.
Yeah.
Huge. He came over and hugged me and he said that meant so much to him.
Just because they're moving so fast in this space, the World Wide Web and the bullying and all of these particular
is
things.
Now. Guess what else is now? You.
Yeah.
Your breath
Where
is
you
now.
stand.
Where
Exactly.
you are. Yes.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
Are you not obsessed?
We're going out Friday
I'm
night.
obsessed. We're going out Friday night and just standing and breathing at the bar. I'm kidding. So no, but this is. I honestly think that this is, and especially in this space where we're moving so quickly. You know what I mean? In the space of entertainment, in the entrepreneurial space, especially, you are making your cookies, you are making your clothing, you are figuring out how to go to market, you're figuring out how to market your business.
Yeah.
You are not breathing.
No.
You probably haven't taken an actual breath in weeks. You're saying
And
acknowledge it.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you
No,
off.
I love it.
When you exhale,
So
all
exciting.
of that stagnant air in your lungs, like really exhale, like,
Yeah.
and then take a nice fresh breath, you put all of this creativeness in your mind. Like you are just flowing.
I mean, I can't. I'm obsessed. Does she need to come back every month? We'll see her every morning to help me breathe. Because I think this is so important. And I think so often we overcomplicate, all of the things because life is so big and life is so heavy. And these small things, the ability to stand, the ability to acknowledge your toes. When you said that, I was like, oh my, to acknowledge that you in fact have toes. We walk around all the time running.
Yes.
And not even acknowledging the fact.
No,
that
but
we have
when we get
digits on
home
our
at
feet.
night,
Yeah.
we're like, oh, my feet hurt.
Yeah.
That's when we acknowledge it, when our body says enough.
Wow. And you need to acknowledge it not when it's in pain.
Right.
But when it is thriving. You need to acknowledge it.
Yes, I love it.
Oh my gosh,
Yes.
this is so wonderful.
Yes.
I am so excited. Okay, so I'm obsessed, obviously. Can you tell? I'm obsessed. So if folks out there want to be part of this and want to feel this way, because if you can't feel it through the screen, I'm sure you can, but in here, the energy is so wonderful.
Yes.
It's so great. It's the simple things that you need to kind of be bounced back to be able to understand that you are a larger than all of the other things that are going on in your space. And if you want to experience that with my new best friend, where would they follow Fan and Like You? Where would they find that information?
I have a web page.
Okay, yeah.
A lotuswoodjourney.com
Okay, love that.
or my Facebook page, and I do offer online services. So even if you're in Nebraska and you want to learn how to meditate or have coaching sessions,
Oh, I love
you can
that.
find me there.
So there is no geographic limitations.
Nope, because
to connecting with my new best friend.
Yeah.
So I suggest that you do that.
Yes.
I suggest that you get in touch and get involved because
Thank you.
even in the slightest, there's an acknowledgement of where we stand, where we sit, and how we breathe. So Lotus Wood Journey, I suggest you all get on this journey. Follow Fan and like her. We follow Fan and like her. We're going to continue to share all of her information with all of you. Oh my gosh, so wonderful.
Thank you.
I'm going to continue to enjoy her during this commercial break. We'll be right back with more. This is It TV.
Thank you.
Introducing Mainstream. We deliver blowouts, haircuts, makeup, manicures, massage, and more directly to your location at the tap of an app. You can also use Mainstream to book appointments at participating salons and spas. When you book with Mainstream, you have the freedom to browse your area to find the provider that fits your style and budget. Mainstream saves you precious time and money to focus on what matters most. Download Mainstream today and receive $20 off with the promo code MAINSTREAM20.
Hello, everyone. I'm Sheldon Bartlett-Rumor, and this is it. Welcome back to This Is It TV. I mean, I feel my toes. Do you all feel your toes? I feel my toes. I'm present in the moment. And so many times we are just chasing, and we are just running, and we are just moving, and we do not take the time to breathe, to acknowledge the fact that we are, in fact, breathing. I mean, the simplicity of it is astounding. But the truth of the matter is we're moving so fast. We're holding ourselves to deadlines that we have given ourselves just to deem that we have failed, right? We have given ourselves a deadline that most likely are completely impossible just so I can feel like I haven't accomplished anything for the day. And oftentimes we're just running and not even feeling our toes. The things that are allowing us to actually, in fact, run, we do not feel them. So about 4 or 5 years ago, I was in New York. I'm telling you a story. 4 or 5 years I was in New York, and I was rushing. Everybody who knows me knows I love to talk. And so I had an opportunity to meet someone in an industry that I had looked up to and an industry that I wanted to work with. He was in entertainment and music. And what I wanted to do is I wanted to be, I know we're partying, I wanted to be able to figure out the best way to be able to pitch him. And so I pride myself on my ability to pitch, ability to share a story. And so I was talking to him quite quickly and all of my energy and all of my enthusiasm, and he put his hand on my shoulder and said, "Love." And I'm like, "Yes?" And he was like, "Be still." And I was like, "What?" Because I was in the middle of a pitch. I was on a roll at that point. I was like, he thinks I'm crazy. But he said, "Be still." He's like, "I love everything that you've got going on." And he was a man of faith. And he said, "God needs to be able to catch up with you. You need to be still." And at that point, I started crying. I mean, in this public place, a tear came down from my face because the truth of the matter is that I was running so hard, so desperately, trying to get everything that I wanted done on my checklist, all the accomplishments that I wanted to have in life, to be able to meet my dream and scream my dream. And he said, "Be still." And the sad part about it, I can't really call his name. But I can look, if I were to see him, because at that point, everything he had said from that point on was just done. I was just like, yes, that's all I need to do. I need to be still. I need to acknowledge where I stand, like Sherry has said. I need to breathe. Because good things, whatever it is that you believe, good things, the Lord, God, whatever it is, the universe cannot catch you if you are not still for moments at a time. All the things that you are looking for, you need to be still in order to receive. Today was good. Today was good. Taquan's feeling good. I'm getting the nods and the eyebrows. He's definitely loving what we got going on today. I am so grateful. Again, as I meet new people, we want to be able to introduce them to you. We follow Fan and like her. We suggest you do the same. So, so wonderful. In the air of being still, we're still here, right? We're still here at the Nichols Building. So we want you to come and join us. One Nickel Co-working is now open in the heart of Main Street. It is a co-working space, and we have an early adopter rate of only $99. So if you were looking for a place to work, in order to take your business to the next level, in order to truly thrive in your entrepreneurial spirit, we'd love to have you as our neighbor. So make sure that you log on to thenicholsbuilding.com and get more information on all of our packages. In addition to the traditional co-working space, we do have plenty of room for events. Whether you're looking to host an event of 10 people or 200 people, this 2-story location is ideal for you. I'm feeling good today, Taquan. I'm feeling good. If you want to be our neighbor, please please make sure that you log on to thenicholsbuilding.com. We're having an amazing show. We're going to take one more break and be right back with more This Is It TV.
Introducing Mainstream. We deliver blowouts, haircuts, makeup, manicures, massage, and more directly to your location at the tap of an app. You can also use Mainstream to book appointments at participating salons and spas. When you book with Mainstream, you have the freedom to browse your area to find the provider that fits your style and budget. Mainstream saves you precious time and money to focus on what matters most. Download Mainstream today and receive $20 off with the promo code MAINSTREAM20.
Everyone, hello. I'm Sheldon Bartlett Rumor, and this is it. Welcome back to This Is It TV. Do you have a story to tell? Do you have a product or service that you'd like to promote or an upcoming event you'd like for us to attend? Let us know, whether it be in the comments below or send us a direct message. Don't forget to follow, fan, and like us on all of our social media channels. We want to hear from you. Email us at tv@i-gcreative.com. If you have a topic that you'd like for us to discuss on the show, somebody you'd like for us to give a shout out to, we'd love to hear from you. We want to make sure that we are part of your community. We've created This Is It TV in order to support the entrepreneurial spirit, as well as to encourage our community in a motivating and positive way. So we want to hear from you. We want to make sure that we are doing it the right way for you and providing you with content you need when you need it. So feel free to reach out to us. We want to increase our community every single day. So if you found this useful, make sure you share it. Let people in your community know what we are doing and join us each and every day. That's Monday through Friday at 10 a.m. Eastern as we broadcast live from the Nichols Building right here in Manayunk, Pennsylvania, right next door to Center City and right around the corner from Valley Kinwood. We are your daily dose of lifestyle news as we celebrate the entrepreneurial spirit. We are happy to bring you entertainment, trends, fashion, food, wellness, and more. From all of us here at This Is It TV, myself, Taquan, and our amazing team, have a wonderful day, and we will see you again tomorrow. Take care.